Hey, Tom here. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about, tell you a little bit about me. Hey,
Yeah,
I worked
Tom
at the
here.
post office as a letter carrier for like 30 years, 29 years, almost 29 years. And before that, I was in the military for 4 years. So was pretty much a public servant for the last 33 years or whatever. Anyway, they offered an early retirement here, oh, about a year ago, and I took that early retirement because I've always wanted to get out of what I like to call the employee rut. I don't know if you're in the employee rut or not, but I certainly was. I mean, it's kind of like the longer you stay someplace, the harder it is to get out of that rut. Well, for me, after a while, the only way to get out of that rut was to retire. And that's what I did. For a lot of people, other people, it's a whole lot easier to get out of it, but not for me. Anyway, I retired about a year ago at the end of February 2009, and I pretty much just went around and I pretty much just got out there and enjoyed myself for a while. I says, hey, I'm gonna, after all this time, I'm gonna enjoy myself. So I went and fished and did a whole bunch of fishing. I mean, I went to Hawaii, did a marlin tournament over there. Went up to Alaska, fished for them salmon for a couple 3 weeks, and all that. But and fished around here. I mean, in Montana, you got good fishing here. Anyway, and then I kind of sat back and I started trying to figure out, well, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? I'm still, halfway young guy, and so I got put together this resume and sent it out there and yep, fell right back into that stupid old employee rut. Well, fortunately, I mean, I got a whole bunch of interviews, and each and every time, fortunately, they didn't hire me. And every time I came away from one of them interviews, I was hoping that they didn't hire me because I just really didn't want to be tied down. So I really had to do some soul searching here, and what I came up with was that I was just going to have to change my whole deal. I mean, all the way from the beginning. I had to figure out something new. Well, I've always liked the internet, and I've always liked computers. So what I figured out doing is I needed to find something on the internet and whatever that I could do. So I went out and started searching. And what I'm going to show you down below here is what I came up with. So stay tuned, and I'll see you below.